Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video that I talked about in one of my previous videos that everyone requested. So we're here now talking about money today. So real quick before I just start talking, please subscribe. I leave in, by the time that you see this, almost exactly 3 weeks. This would be great if I could do math. I think like 3 weeks until I leave. So feel free to hit the subscribe button. Come join along with me. I'll be on my program before you know it. Now that that's out of the way and I'm done being annoying, we're gonna talk about how to save money on your DCP. My hair is parted on the other side today and it feels wrong. Yeah, we're gonna fix this. So in total, my program last year was only about 3 months. I think it was just under 3 months, and I made, I want to say like around $5,300, something like that. So I made a lot of money, but I honestly came home with not that much, but that was totally my fault because my last couple weeks when I knew I had a certain amount, I just started like spending it on things. Like I was like, yeah, let's stay at the Polynesian for 2 nights. That's a good financial decision. This list is going to be things that I'm going to be implementing more this year, and I would recommend to you if you're someone who wants to make money on their program or at least pay back the money that you spent getting into the program. My number one absolute all-time tip is pack your lunches and don't eat out every day. I was so bad about this. I was so bad about this. Depending on your location, you'll usually have like a cafeteria type thing if you're in a park, but even at Typhoon we had like a little convenience store thing, and I swear to God, I ate the pizza that they had like, if I worked 5 days in a week, at least 3. And I was like, every time I did that, that was like $5 to $10 that I was spending on food that I could have just packed. So don't spend money on food as much as you like want to go to Subway every single day, you want to get fries every single day, as much as you're waking up at 5 a.m. to go to work and you really don't want to pack food. The biggest money saver that I can say is to pack your meals, cook your food, don't eat out every single day when you're at work for like your breaks, because most of the time that food isn't even good anyways. You're just like having garbage fries from a cafeteria because you didn't want to cook. So just pack your own meals, okay? Related to that, if you are not going specifically to eat in a park, I do recommend packing food for that too. When you think about it, like a bottle of soda or like a drink in the parks are what, like $3, where you can buy a pack of like 6, like I don't know how many milliliter bottles for like probably the same price, but for 6 of them. So if you're going to the parks, pack your drinks. That's a huge one. Have a water bottle with you so you're not just like buying drinks because no one wants gross Florida water. So bring a water bottle with you, bring your own water from home if you're like a healthy person unlike me. And same with food, like pack snacks if you're not going specifically for a meal. Oh, hi buddy. She say hi. Welcome to the video. Do not go up by the camera. Nope, big old nope. So if you're going to a park specifically to eat or you have like a snack in mind, that's totally chill. But if you're just going to the park to go to the park, I wouldn't recommend just like filling up on churros and fries and chicken nuggets and stuff like that, because that gets real expensive real quickly. My sincerest apologies, my camera decided to die because I haven't used this camera in like a couple days, so we're back. If it looks different, sorry, but we're back. All these tips are food related pretty much, so this is your warning now. So now on to the next one, and that is if you are popcorn people, split a refillable popcorn bucket with your roommates and share it. Me and Steph actually got gifted one last year and it was the best. Like even being able to just like get $1 popcorn, I think it's $1. $1? Am I okay? But even if you can just like go and get $1 popcorn like on your way out of the park and then like eat it in bed that night, it's like the best thing ever. I love it so much. Double check your discounts before you go anywhere. I learned this the hard way because I think we actually booked inside, no, at 50's Primetime it was a higher discount. It was 40% I think if you booked after 8 p.m. but technically our reservation was for like 7:45 even though we weren't seated till 8, so we didn't get the discount. So double check, because on the hub and under Disney discounts there'll be like teeny tiny fine print and it'll say which ones you have to book within certain times. So don't be like me and end up only getting half the discount. Be smarter than me. The next one is overall sounding like life advice, but be patient. If you have a car, this doesn't really apply for you because you drive everywhere, but if you don't have a car, it is so worth it to wait an extra 10-15 minutes for a Disney bus or some sort of Disney transportation instead of getting an Uber. Because Ubers aren't that expensive, but at the end of the day, when you think about it, like a bus is $0 and maybe takes you a little bit longer, but an Uber is still like 10, 15, 20 bucks, and that can add up. So if you're someone who Ubers everywhere all the time, just stop it. Take advantage of cast perks. Check to see what classes are offered, what tours are offered, what you can do for Backstage Magic, what contests you can sign up for, things like that. Last year, I was very lucky that my roommate chose me as her guest for a Toy Story Land preview, so I got to do that. And then this year already, I signed up for an Epcot tour. I think it's Epcot Undiscovered Future World, which one of my friends then told me that if a guest went to do this tour, it was like a $60, $70 tour. So I essentially just like got a free tour that has a way higher value. So check those things, see if there's options for you to do like contests. A lot of times they have like hotel stays that they're raffling off, things like that. So always check the hub, always check Backstage Magic, and then double check, I don't know the name of the site, but the same site that you sign up for courses, they're the site that has tours too. When you're going to purchase something merchandise-wise, think about how often you'll actually use it and like how much you actually like it. For me, I bought things that I literally never use, but I love, and I justify those. Like that stupid cup up there, I've never used it as a cup. I didn't even use it as a cup when I got it because my friend bought it for me. He just handed me the cup. So I've never used my Celebration Mickey cup as a cup, but I love it. I think it's so cute. This hoodie, I got at Cast Connection, also wicked deal. I'll talk about that later. But this hoodie, great deal. I love it. I wear this to death. I wear this constantly. It's so comfy. Great. But then there's things like the 17 Spirit jerseys that I don't wear because it's too cold in Canada and too hot in Florida that I don't need. So as much as I say you should buy one, you don't need to buy 9. You don't need to buy 9. But when you pick up something, whether it be like a mug or a piece of clothing, be like, how much will I actually wear this, or how much will I actually use this? And then kind of do a cost benefit analysis and be like, well, if I'm only going to use this, you know, twice a year, maybe not worth $50, you know? When it comes to buying gifts for people, because everyone wants to buy a bunch of souvenirs for their family, look for things that are inexpensive but also useful. Kind of relates to the last one. Check Cast Connection and check Mickey's Treasure Chest, which is the store in the back of Cast Connection. So many times there's been ears there that are $5 and have like one little stitch missing, or like the bow is flipped upside down and you totally can't tell. So if you want it for yourself, or someone really wants something and you know that they wouldn't notice, totally check that out. Or even like Cast Connection, the front part or the outlets, they had like, I think the rose gold ears for like $10 because they're discontinuing them. So check there first. A lot of times you can get wicked discounts there, and then on top of the discounted price, you also get your cast member discount. So even at the Disney store that's at the outlets across from Commons, you also get your employee discount there. So check there first. There's crazy deals sometimes. Take advantage of housing events. So I didn't go to a ton of them just because I feel like I was always working and I was always tired and I would rather be in the parks. But if you're someone that's trying to save money, take advantage of those housing events for sure. One, not money related, but they always have fun characters there, and they're usually playing like a movie or something like that. My voice just did something weird, I'm sorry. But there's also events like grocery bingo. So I didn't win. One of our roommates actually won grocery bingo last time, and if you win grocery bingo, they literally give you like 3 huge bags full of groceries that are awesome. That's like a week's at least worth of food. So great deal, saving you monies there. Or even a lot of other housing events like Service Celebration that I went to. There was like a random summer one that I went to. The pool parties, they usually have like pizza or burgers or something like that. So like if nothing else, go and get a free meal out of it, even if it's like 5 minutes out of your way to get to Chatham or something like that. And this, my last tip, which again comes all the way back to food because it always comes back to food, and it's don't rely on like convenience stores, Walgreens, things like that. I was so bad about this last year. I lived in Vista, so Vista directly outside has like a Walgreens and then also a Wendy's, which I didn't go to that much because I tried to be good. Also, I literally can't eat anything at Wendy's because they have 0 vegetarian options. It's fine. But I would always go to Walgreens if I was like hungry for anything, like any sort of snack. I'm like, I'll just walk to Walgreens. I want a drink, I'll just go to Walgreens. Like I was so bad. I just love Walgreens, you know? But one, because it's a like convenience store, not a grocery store, it's more expensive, and 2, because it's directly outside of housing, a lot of times it's more expensive. So if you know you're gonna want things and you have like a list of things that you can anticipate that you would like to get them when you get groceries. I know I hate spending like a bunch of money up front, so it pains me to go and spend like 50, 60 bucks on groceries, but it's better to do that than to go spend like $10 10 times at Walgreens just for like snacks that you'll eat once, you know? So that's it. Those are just a few little things on how to save money on your Disney College program or your Disney Cultural Exchange program or your Disney International I don't know what program. There's just so many of them now. Those are my tips that I'm going to be utilizing this year, and I recommend that you use too if you don't want to be a total broke college student coming out of your program. If you've done a program and you have any better tips, feel free to leave them down below. I'm always down for more money saving advice because I'm honestly not that good at it. Your girl just bought like an $800 camera. Oops, I'm not financially responsible. It's fine. And like I said at the beginning, please, please, please subscribe. My program is coming up pretty quick in like the middle/end of May. I will be there soon, so subscribe to follow along with that. And as always, all my links to everything else where I'm way more often than YouTube are down below, so hit me up there. And I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye.